instructions, what I want y'all to do is take about a minute to look at the heart rate instructions. What we're teaching today, going over today, how to check your heart rate, and in particular, what the heart rate means for you based on the beats per minute, right? So for right now, just read over the instructions in 2 small groups. You can have one person assigned to read it. I'll give y'all about 30 seconds to go over it, and I'll come back to it. All right. All right, guys. Somebody from group 1, let me know one area you can check your pulse rate at. Tomorrow. Your wrist, right? Is there a particular way you do it? You do it 1 finger, 2 finger, 2 fingers at the wrist. All right. You can come show us real quick, though. Make sure we get an example there of him doing his heart rate check at the wrist. Who knows the other one from group 2? Oh, Anthony.
The neck.
The neck, right? We say that's just under the jawline. You'll feel it. That's your carotid artery. You'll feel it pulse as the blood is going to be in flow. A lot of people can feel their pulse rate there. It's hard to feel it at the wrist sometimes. All right, so for today, when we do our heart rate check, we're gonna do 3 checks, right, from 3 different categories. One is your resting heart rate. The second one's your exercise heart rate. Your third one's your recovery heart rate. Your resting heart rate is supposed to symbolize you at a standstill state. This is fresh off a wake up, right? It's usually lower. Exercise heart rate is done immediately following movement or exercise. That one should be completely elevated, like significantly higher than your resting heart rate. Your recovery heart rate should go in the flow of going from high to low. At the end of the whole thing, you should see it balance out or get within range that we consider balance, right? So, for example, a normal beats per minute that a healthy person has is anywhere from 60 to 100. If you're an athlete, it might be lower than that, right? Anybody here an athlete? Perfect, everybody. You guys are in tip-top condition, you guys probably run all the time and do a lot of running, right? So that means, well, that's good for you, that's good for your heart, it's good for your cardiovascular, right? Most athletes have a lower beats per minute at resting heart rate, which is good. That also means you live longer. Something to keep in mind, okay? For the first part, what we're gonna perform is a step test. What I'm gonna ask you guys to do, I know Ramel and Shajai, you guys are out injured, so we're gonna have you guys just walk the test. You guys can go ahead and go to the green over there and get started. We'll all start at the same time. For 3 minutes, you guys are gonna perform the test, okay? On the step test, what you're gonna do, come follow me, Carlos. You're gonna come up to the bench here, you're just gonna step up at a very slow or moderate pace. Up, up, down, down. Up, down, down. It's not fast, it's not going as fast as you can, we don't care about that, we just want you moving, right? For 3 minutes straight, that's all you're gonna do, right? And then after that, we'll perform a heart rate check, okay? For right now, you guys are just gonna walk for 3 minutes from the baseline, the half court, and back continuously. It doesn't have to be a fast walk. The main thing is we don't want you to run, okay? This first part, we're gonna check our resting heart rate, so everybody can go ahead and put their stuff down. All right. We're gonna set a timer. If I could get one person to volunteer, they got a phone with them, to set a timer for 15 seconds. Perfect. 15 seconds. All right. Perfect. Our timer is set. Thanks, Anthony. Once we go, I want everybody now to take their left hand, their 2 forefingers, push in just under the jawline, and you should feel a pulse right there. It might be a little bit faint, but you should feel something, some sort of rhythm. Okay, we're gonna check our pulse for 15 seconds. In 3, 2, 1, timer begin. Again, you're counting the number of pulses you feel. heart rate as a group. There we go. You're gonna write that down. If you got a pen, go ahead and pull it out. You're gonna check your resting heart rate as a group. You're gonna take the number of pulses you felt. You're gonna multiply it by 4, guys. So if you felt 21 pulses, multiply that by 4. That's the resting heart rate. If you felt 12, multiply that by 4. That's your resting heart rate. Total number of pulses you felt, multiply that number by 4, and that's your resting heart rate. Again, the total number of pulses that you felt, multiply it by 4, that's your resting heart rate. And again, we calling this resting heart rate. We haven't started activity yet, right? Resting heart rate. All right, Loshi, go ahead and push stop for me. Perfect. All right, guys. So for the guys on the baseline, again, we know you guys around her for a little bit. At the 3-minute mark, you see the clock starting. You guys can go ahead and start your walk. All right. Once the clock starts for you guys doing the step test, we just ask that you go up again one step at a time for 3 minutes straight. Do not stop. Do not stop. Any questions, guys? Any questions, guys? Okay, perfect. All right, we'll begin at the sound of the horn. Right foot is going up first. Ready, set. Good job, guys. 2 minutes left, 2 minutes left. Keep going. Should be continuous. And again, we're doing the step test to test our cardiovascular health. You guys being athletes, you guys should be in prime condition. $140 left. $140 left. Left, guys, 1 minute. Seconds. 30 seconds. 15 seconds, guys. As soon as you guys hear the buzzer, you're going to stop and we're going to take our exercise hard with 15 seconds. 2, 1, time. Type that up, guys. Type that up. All right. So for the next 15 seconds, Go ahead and find your pulse, guys. Find your pulse. Again, just under the jawline. You might even have to push in to feel it. Right, just under the jawline right here. 15 seconds. Go ahead and check it. Starting in 3, 2, 1, and count the number of pulses. Take the calculators out. You're going to multiply the number of pulses you felt by 4. The number of pulses you felt by 4, and go ahead and record them on the worksheet. Once everyone has their numbers, we ask that everybody take a seat in the bleachers. You in the group now walk. Yeah, you too, Marcel. Go ahead and have a seat, guys. Have a seat. Okay. As you guys sit down, we're going to put 1 minute timer. We're going to do this 3 times. It's going to be 3 rounds of your recovery heart rate, right? So right now we're going to sit. We're in recovery right now. The timer runs out. We'll check our heart rate. We'll sit another minute. We'll check it again, and we'll sit a 3rd minute. Check it again and see where exactly we're at. What you should see is the number that you started high at, it should start coming down. All right? We're gonna sit for 1 minute, just relax, chill, try to limit talking, but don't move at all. Just kind of sit down and chill.